Hello everyone. So, as you might remember from 3 months ago, right, I had reviewed the Smiling Critters, Nightmare Critters, the Huggy Buggy pouch, the catnap poster in the background, Dog Day shirt, stuff like that, you know? So, today, however, dang, that is a lot bigger on camera than I thought it would be. But we have the Baba Chops plushie Nightmare Critter, right? So, I'm gonna go ahead and start off showing what the differences would be between that and, for example, a smiling critter you can get at Walmart, right? This is a smiling critter. Okay, I gotta use my head to block the light. This is a mob entertainment website bot, Baba Chops. You can tell, double the size, double the width. The head is a whole lot bigger. Now this, however, being my first actual smiling critter with a zippable zipper, I think it's pretty cool. I will say this feels like it's made of rubber, which I guess is cool. Like, you can kind of like bend it, right? Okay, not kind of, you can. So, just in case you were curious, for the Walmart version of the smiling critters, or, yeah, you have this. Frick. Ginormous logo, right? Smiling Critters, Poppy Playtime. Now, for the Nightmare Critters on Baba Chops, you have this. And I will even show side-by-side comparison here. Without a glare, hopefully. So, yep. On the back of both of them, just like how, all the Smiling Critters, right? It says the name of the character, so yeah, Baba Chops, for sure. I know the character, I know the name. So, you might be wondering, right? Aside from the size, and aside from the fact that this thing has a zipper that actually unzips, what else might be different, right? So, if anyone were to get the Baba Chops plushie, because I hadn't bought in any of the others on the online website, right? You can, like, feel by the body area, right, that there's like sand or whatever to weigh it down, so that way it can more so sit, as you see here. As where certain ones like this, they don't really have a weigh down, so yeah, they just like fall over, but not Baba Chops. Obviously, if it's on a hill or something like that, like right now, it's on more of a hill. Right here, more straight. Okay, so other than that, let's say you take a look at the smiling critter eyes. You can tell it's like half a circle, right? And you also got the mouth, which, Baba Chops, you also have the mouth, and the eyes are still the same material. Like, I think it might be a little bit of a bigger eye though. But you can tell it has more of a frown this time instead of just plain eyeballs. Also, Baba Chops has teeth, which none of the smiling critters have any detail differences on their mouth. So, when you also compare to like the other smiling critters that I do have, right? It's all the exact same material. However, Baba Chops has this like extra fluff or fur design. Yeah. So it's like the body, okay, has the same design as the smiling critter plushies that I have. However, the head and the tail have like an actual fur design. The last thing I guess I would say is that the Baba Chops plushie is scented. I'm not sure what type of smell it is, right? But it's like a spice smell. Some sort of spice is all I could say. Um, it's like sometimes it's strong, sometimes it's not. Not too much to say. I like that it's scented compared to like your normal plushie that's not scented. I also like that it has an actual zipper compared to ones like this where they don't have a zipper. Aside from that, I'd say it's definitely worth checking out or like buying, ordering, whatever you want to do. because this versus the Walmart version, as you can clearly tell, very different in size. And not just that, it just looks a lot cooler having a bigger plushie. It's like a foot tall, which, hold up. Alright, you can't have accuracy without an actual roller, right? So, I can confirm it's like about a foot and 2 inches tall, or a foot and 3 inches almost. So, yeah, definitely. I would recommend getting this from the Mob Entertainment Store website. Those of you that do not know how to actually find this, well, I'm not gonna recommend it on Google because like I don't want someone to get hacked or something or scammed. YouTube, you just type in Mob Entertainment. It's gonna be like the first account that appears probably. It's gonna have Huggy Wuggy as a rainbow. You just go to their channel, go to like the more where like the description is probably at the top of your device, right? And you can go to the Poppy Playtime merch store or like the Mob Entertainment store, whatever it's called, and you can find things like this. And I'm pretty sure ones like this one, however, Bubba Fent, will be more just at Walmart because I didn't see this version on the website. I did see the version where it's like, I guess like bigger, like this one, and he had an actual zipper and everything. I saw that version, but not this one where it's just a design and not an actual thing like this one is. Well, please give your opinions on the Bubba Chops plushie. Last thing I guess I do, fully show the different views. The front view, the head, the right, the back, the left, the feet. There you go. You have seen all of the Bubba Chops.